Hi, excuse me. I hope you can hear me. I went back and listened to one of the other ones, and my voice was really soft. So I'm hoping that you can hear me better in this one. I'm still working on that technology thing. Now, I shared this book with your friends at school today. Remember last week how we talked about washing our hands and keeping our germs to ourselves? This is kind of a fun book that talks about those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting but invisible germs. And this book was written by Judith Ann Rice, and it was illustrated by Reed Merrill, the author and the illustrator. This is Rosa. She is 5 years old, and one day when she was at school, painting the most beautiful rainbow, a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got on her hands. The kind of germs that can give you an earache. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. Ooh, have you ever had an earache? Your ears really hurt. The next germ came along while Rosa was building a space station with wooden blocks. It was a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ. The kind of germ that can give you a headache. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. Have you ever had a headache? Feels like someone's pounding on your head. While Rosa was reading the most interesting story, a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but an invisible germ got on her hand. The kind of germ that can give you a sore throat. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. Poor thing has a sore throat. Next, Rosa was pretending to be all grown up when a mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ got on her hand. The kind of germ that can give you a temperature. And if you could see it, maybe it would look like this. Have you ever had a temperature? You feel really hot. Then, last but not least, the worst, most horrible, mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germ of all got on her hand while she was driving her truck to Alaska. It's the kind of germ that makes you throw up. And if you could see it, it might look like this. Yuck. Now, Rosa's hands were covered with mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting, but invisible germs. Thank goodness Rosa knows what all of us need to know, how to get rid of germs. Before lunch, Rosa washed her hands with lots of soap and water. She couldn't hear them, but while she rubbed and scrubbed, rinsed and rubbed, yikes, screamed the germ that can give you an earache as it went swirling, whirling down the drain. Foiled again, shouted the germ that can give you a headache as it went swirling, whirling down the drain. Whoa, ah, cried the germ that gives you a sore throat as it went whirling, swirling down the drain. Oh no, steamed the germ that gives you a fever as it went swirling, whirling down the drain. Did she get rid of all of them? Now, do you think that that was the end of all these horrible germs? Oh no, there was one germ left behind, the meanest, nastiest, dirtiest, downright disgustingest, but most invisible germ of all, the germ that can make you throw up. And it was hiding out in the palm of Rosa's hand. Germs like wet places, and Rosa's hands were wet from washing, and germs like warm places, and our bodies are always warm. But being wonderfully intelligent child that Rosa is, she knew all about what germs like, so she carefully dried her hands. She couldn't hear it, but that germ that makes you throw up said, "I'll be back," as Rosa threw it into the waste paper basket. Then Rosa picked up her peanut butter and banana sandwich with her clean, germ-free hands, took a bite, and said, "Simply delicious." And even though she knew that all those mean, nasty, dirty, downright disgusting but invisible germs would be back, Rosa felt safe and happy because she knew what you needed to know. Hand washing gets rid of germs. So, I hope you remember to wash those hands and get rid of those mean, nasty, dirty, downright but disgusting but invisible germs to keep us all healthy and happy.